Hi there guys, welcome back to another episode on Rancor Reptiles. Today I'm coming at you with another genetics talk. If you like these talks, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below maybe on next video's theme, and as always, thank you for looking at the video. Now, please subscribe. Come on. I'm not the most amazing looking guy, but you know, I'm a fairly, nice guy. Come on now, let's be friends. Today's theme is a dream of a morph. Truly a dream within a dream. Exception dream. Really morph, really. We're talking about the orange dream. That's right. Today we got this little bad lady. This is Chips. This is my orange dream Enchi clown. Beautiful, beautiful, very beautiful. The camera is not doing her justice. God, she looks so pale in this camera. She looks so pale. However, I have her in my hands and she looks like a goddamn orange. Beautiful, beautiful gene. Can't say enough good stuff about it. I gotta give it to Aussie Boys, man. Spot on. Now, the orange dream is one of those genes where line matters. I think I've already talked about this in Calico, Pastel. Same applies here. Orange dream, you get a really nice looking orange dream line. That's gonna cost you a premium. However, they look exquisite. They're called super, basically high orange dream, basically. Better looking orange dream produces better looking offspring. Better looking offspring with this high orange dream tend to look nicer for much longer, if not all their lives. That's just how this high intensity orange dream works. If you do not have enough money to fork over thousands of dollars for a really nice line of orange dream, the regular stuff looks really freaking good. Still, if you can afford the high intensity stuff, even better. It's about when you're cooking, it's about the quality of the ingredients. And this is definitely an ingredient you don't want to cheap out on. You want to buy, if you can't get that super nice Aussie Boyd, super orange or super high intensity orange dream, buy yourself something that at least looks really nice. And this lady here looks absolutely freaking amazing. So let's talk about it. Let's go over the orange dream. First off, we'll talk about the plain Jane orange dream. This is the orange dream without anything. Straight orange dream. This is not a high intensity orange dream. This is just a regular Craigslist orange dream, as I call it. As you can see, it looks very much like a normal. If you were to have this animal lined up, I would probably say that this animal looks a little lighter, might have pastel. It has orange dream. It's not that impressive as it is right now. However, when you add another dose of orange dream into this to form a super orange dream, that's where you start really seeing some impact. As a matter of fact, here in our second picture, we have a super orange dream. Plain Jane super orange dream. Super orange dream, the thing that no one really tells you is that it really melts down the patterning on the alien heads. Really reduces. The good part about this though is that it really doesn't mess with the dorsal black stripe much at all. If this was a pastel and this was a super pastel, you'd get tons of blushing that would unfortunately later brown out. However, in the super orange dream, you really don't see that. You just see the alien heads get melted a little bit. They get melted together. They get melted across the dorsal. However, the nice black dorsal stripe is retained. It's really nice. Of course, there is some blushing. However, it still looks the banding or the dorsal blacks look grossly intact. So working off this, let's see what this gene can do. This here Of course, I prefer chips here. My beautiful chips. This here is a clown blade super orange stream fire clown. Blade super orange stream fire clown. Beh. So two things are happening here with the pattern. If I didn't know any better, I would say that's a spider clown with maybe orange stream in it. Super orange stream spider clown. However, that's not the case. Spiders and clown tend to do something with a pattern similar to this, where it really reduces almost everything into the dorsal and forms a really nice dorsal stripe all the way down to the tail. Something very much like this. However, what's going on here is that the blade and the super orange dream are working together to reduce the amount of patterning. Super orange dream melts the alien heads together, and the blade really reduces the patterning on the sides. This is interpreted to basically a snake with a really with basically just a dorsal stripe and just solid color sides. And if you're not looking for ornate patterning, this snake looks absolutely gorgeous. The colors on this must pop, much like chips here. I am sure this camera isn't doing it justice. Of course, I don't have no 4K 200 frames per second camera. However, I'm sure that this snake looks even better in person. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Next up, we have another clown. This is a super high intensity orange stream firefly clown. The thing that is melting away all of the alien heads here is the orange stream. Firefly does a lot more to the coloration. Super orange stream impacts the coloration and the pattern. You want to bite me or something, Chips? Come on. Firefly, as you can see here, has really affected the dorsal patterning. Just injecting a ton of color into the dorsal pattern, dorsal stripe, and really just brings out tons of blushing. This is what orange stream doesn't do. Right, if you look at our other picture with the blade super orange stream fire clown, that dorsal stayed black. Here, that's not the case because of pastel and fire. So everything that's going on to the alien heads, the meltiness of the alien heads, of course, Firefly is also going to affect the side patterning and the side colors. However, this screams orange dream to me. The coloration is far beyond Firefly, right? It looks absolutely wicked. And this is basically a powerhouse because of the high intensity orange stream. You can really tell there is high intensity orange stream just with how soft the alien heads got. They're really melted together, and let me show it off a little bit here. Chips here has, as you can vaguely see here, she has a lot of interference on her dorsal. I call it interference. It's like brown scalation all around their dorsal. High intensity orange stream doesn't give you that. I liken it to Desert Ghost. It really does a great job of cleaning that up. Right, so that's where your money is going when you invest in high intensity orange dream. You get a much nicer, higher contrast, more coloration, and less of this interference in their coloration. Of course, Chips here still looks beautiful. I wouldn't change it for the world. However, if you decide to get high intensity orange dream from the main man himself, Aussie Boys, know that your purchase will pay off dividends in the long run. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful clown. So next up is a high intensity super orange stream yellow belly firefly clown. Basically, we got that last snake and we added yellow belly to it. And you can really see some pixelations coming up from the belly. This looks a little bit similar to our previous one. However, as you can see, I didn't find a very good picture of the sides. However, you can see that the teardrops coming up from the belly have more pixelation, which is what yellow belly does. And yellow belly also helps ever so slightly better the coloration in the animal towards the brighter end of the spectrum. And I think that this animal in person would absolutely glow. Yellow belly always looks good in clown, and I think this animal in person would probably make your heart stop from how beautiful it is. So next up is this orange dream yellow belly super Enchi leopard pied. But I like super Enchis and pied because Enchis, like I talked about in my pied video, which you should check out, Enchi and pied tend to produce higher pattern animals. They take away less whites, more coloration, more pattern saddles. I like that. Leopard tends to reduce pattern, give up some of the patterning, a little more white. Yellow belly, it pixelates the saddle edges where it meets the white, so it's not soft, it's more digitized. And the orange stream makes the snake more orange. Yellow belly also has a tendency to do that. So when you get the orange stream in the yellow belly, you really start punching color. That's what it's about. In this case, color it does. Super nice. Super nice. Super Enchi, of course, Enchi also being a color enhancer, might also have a hand in just producing more vibrant colors. Leopard might be the thing impacting the amount of pattern on the snake, and most likely Super Enchi is affecting that head snap for sure. However, this snake looks absolutely wicked. Of course, I really like my contrast between black and white in my pieds. However, I think this is a very, very, very close first. Color on the snake is just drop dead gorgeous. I really do like this. I really like Orange Dream because it produces animals like this. Even though I personally don't like pieds very much, I am very open to an animal that looks like this. Next up is a Cryptic. This is a Super Orange Dream Cryptic Desert Ghost. Double recessive. Powerful. Super Orange Dream, like I said, melts pattern, and it does that here. Brings in color, does that here. Cryptic fiddles with the pattern. It's almost like a clown-like pattern. Very odd, ballish patterning. Not very much clown, however, not so much normal. It's a unique twist. A distinct flavor, right, between vanilla and French vanilla, right? Though it's vanilla, however, French vanilla has a mildly different flavor. If you're a connoisseur of ball pythons, you know what I'm talking about. And Desert Ghost comes in, removes a ton of that interference, makes the animal look more polished, adds more contrast. Beautiful gene. Beautiful recessive. So when you add the Super Orange Dream and the Desert Ghost, it's a match made in heaven. When you add Cryptic to that, you're adding pattern from the Cryptic side. Cryptic really doesn't mess with the coloration too much. This is a beautiful animal. Cryptic's adding that beautiful wide eye bands on the snake, that funky pattern. Desert Ghost is helping out that Super OD do its thing. This is probably not even a high intensity orange stream. Imagine putting something like that to this. So this animal looks absolutely wicked. Absolutely great example of what Orange Dream can do when helped out with the proper morphs. Alright, so next up is a Super Orange Dream Pastel Cryptic Puzzle. Another double recessive, Cryptic, like the one before, and Puzzle. Puzzle also throws a very wacky patterning. Cryptic and Puzzle really aren't too much for color, they're more for pattern. You can tell this is Cryptic because of the super wide eye bands on the snake, and you can tell it's Puzzle because of the body, just the body patterning. I could look at this and say the body of this particular example and say Puzzle all day, and then I'll look at the head and I'll say Cryptic. I could see it's very simple to ID this animal with its recessives, right? Now, the pastel. The reason most likely why they said this animal has pastel is because of the head stamp. It is it's brighter, it's lighter. Pastel tends to do that. If pastel is in the mix when you're breeding and you see a head stamp that's like that's a little brighter, you're immediately going to assume pastel, and I agree. And they say a Super Orange Dream because of just the overall meltiness, the overall orangeness of the snake. Maybe they bred two Super Orange Dreams together to form this animal. That could also produce a Super Orange Dream for sure. However, the pastel, since it does have pastel, I'm worried about the quality of Orange Dream here, right? If it's a lower quality Orange Dream that they added pastel to, it might increase brightness, kind of giving the Orange Dream a high quality facade. You know, so I personally wouldn't mix Orange Dream with pastel. Straight out, I wouldn't do that, because then you don't know if it's high quality Orange Dream or if it's low quality Orange Dream with pastel. However, nonetheless, beautiful snake, absolutely wicked. Subject. Now, lastly, this snake has no recessives in it, if you can believe that. This is a Super Orange Dream Leopard Enchi Champagne. Champagne isn't really a gene I talk about very much because I quite frankly don't like it. I know some breeders that I bought from that play with Champagne. I don't play with it simply because Champagne is in the Spider complex. Champagne obviously isn't as popular as Spider, however, it does produce that neurological wobble, and I'm not down for it. And of course, there's only a particular handful of genes that play well with Champagne. And here we have a perfect, nice example of a nice symphony that plays to Champagne's complement. Super Orange Dream, powerful color here. Champagne basically is a gene that wipes out all color, all pattern, all color on a snake. So when you add Super Orange Dream, it's basically painting orange on a white canvas. You can't miss, right? Beautiful coloration here. The belly white looks fantastic. Leopard and Enchi are probably playing the key role here of adding pattern to this snake. Now, if this snake was only this color and had no pattern to it, I would say it'd be a suboptimal snake. It has great color, however, the finish just wasn't good enough, right? You need to have some contrast there to make it pop, right? If you are 8'8", you hang around a group of 4s to make it look like a 10. That's exactly what's happening here. Leopard and Enchi are absolutely being, are just absolutely playing to Champagne's complement, and they produce this wicked pattern. I would say almost like a super stripe or a G stripe would have a similar looking pattern to this. However, there's none of that here. No recessives, just codoms, and I think that looks absolutely fantastic. Of course, like I said, I see this type of animal, and I gotta say, it's painful not working with champagne, because this type of animal looks legit. It looks really nice, and as always, these animals most likely will look 3 to 4 times better in person, which is a reason why I recommend people go out to their expos and see what's cooking. A lot of animals, really nice looking animals like these, might not be for sale. However, it's always really nice to see these type of animals in person. Alright, so that's been the Orange Dream. If you guys like the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, maybe on next video's morph topic. As always, thanks for coming by, and thanks for listening to me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.